Hey boo, what's going on? Welcome back. It's been a while. Man, I had people getting readings, not to hold you like every week. Like some people like to get like readings every week or whatever. But my thing is this, like if you get the weekly readings, sometimes the message don't change, like, or it remains the same until you put the work in or whatever. So sometimes you be wanting to, get the readings every week, and then when the messages and the cards start to repeat themselves, you be like, oh shit. Like, and that's how you know it might be like work on this first, and then come back once you start working on it, because sometimes it's kind of like self-explanatory. I know a girl who whole life to fucking changed. We had did like 3, 4 over the phone readings, um, and like the cards had started repeating themselves. And the girl she started doing what, the messages was telling her. Get yourself together. You want to go back to school, go to school. You want to, work on you first, and everything else will fall in place. Now she engaged. They had another baby. Fit to get married. And that's what she wanted. But sometimes all it takes is for you to focus on you, and then everything else naturally falls in place. Because you don't chase, you attract. So the Hermit card is the first card that feels like you could be searching for yourself, or looking for some answers when it comes to a fear of yours, or some anxiety, where you could be dealing with someone or a situation that could be a little toxic. And the universe card is here, which is one of the most powerful cards in the tarot deck. And it definitely means like lessons, fate, cycles. If it was in reverse, it would be repeating cycles. But what you're going through, or what you could be, the answers that you could be looking for, could all be a lesson, all be a test from the universe. Make sure you choose wisely on what's next. Could be someone confined, locked up as well, that you could be kind of tied to. Like, it could all be a test, it could all be a choice on what you choose, like, whatever decision you make. The Empress is here. I feel like you could be very much so in your like soft girl era. But make sure you're staying grounded. Don't too much focus on things that have happened, because there's so many blessings that you can't even see because of what your focus is on. So kind of shift your perspective, and what you're putting your energy and your thoughts and those type of things into, so you can start to see and receive your blessings and your new beginnings, because new beginnings are what you're craving. New things. Look, this card halfway down. Let's see what it is. I feel like you're halfway over some type of hurt. Like you're halfway over, sleepless nights, being pushed away, things like people that have betrayed you and, tried to shake you, like like you pushing through it, you getting through it. You're setting boundaries. Boundaries. You're learning how to say no. You're standing your ground, but you could be in denial. You could not be listening to your intuition completely. And it's causing you to, stay stuck. And it's not, but it's something that you're not communicating. Something you're not communicating to someone who you could be connected to. Could be a fire sign, a Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. You know, I feel like what you're not communicating, and the fact that you are working on yourself, the fact that you do want these new beginnings, but still being in somewhat of a denial that's keeping you from moving forward, is because you're not communicating your truth to someone whom is a giver and likes to give and receive, but can sometimes give like bare minimum breadcrumbs, like, and this, I mean, I feel like the situation is stable, like it's a strong foundation, like what you and this person or what this situation may offer, because you know you're building, but negative thinking creates unnecessary conflict. It causes unnecessary conflict. Something that you know you need to awaken to within your self-love for yourself. Like past situations where you feel the same thing, it's kind of like the cycles that the Wheel of Fortune was talking about, the things that keep happening, or the shifts and the cycles and the tests and the lessons. Like, is this whole situation a test, like, to show me, or am I truly and honestly prepared for what comes next or what happens next? Especially if you want to get married and be in love and be showered and, you know, in those new beginnings. Is the person very cold? Kind of doesn't necessarily have to be physically abusive, but emotionally, mentally. I can't stand no manipulative ass nigga. That shit grinds my gears, as Peter Griffin said. Like, I definitely feel like someone can be a little impatient. And it causes, like, a broken dreams, or for a situation to come to an end. You know, this someone, you could definitely have another baby, because it's two here. So someone that, you know, you're building this foundation with, that could be the next baby dad, your next, you know, your next child's father. You know, the person that you know, end up with and marrying, be in union with. Right now, the goal is you. The focus is you. The fact that you need to go into your mysterious, observing. I'm going to sit back and watch and look and study and learn and see what the fuck is going on in my life, what I am doing, how I do it, how I move. I'm in my boss bitch energy, and I have to protect the board. I'm the queen. It's chess, it's chess, never checkers. I gotta control the board. I'm the queen. You know what I'm saying? So if I gotta sit back and watch someone unfold you know, your masculine basically unfold. That's the truth. That's what it is. Like, this person definitely needs to, like, take action behind you. Take action about you. Take action towards this relationship. Work hard. Put in, like, both. Like, it's going to take a lot of detail and a lot of work. In order for you to move forward with, you know, this connection and your manifestations. Manifest positivity. Manifest, you know, good. You don't want to feel blind or be blinded. You don't want to feel blinded or be blinded. You want to see things clearly. You like know what the fuck you getting yourself into. Start journaling your manifestations. Start to journal your manifestations and what you're wanting to create and what you're wanting to do for yourself. What you're wanting to, what type of change and things like that in that nature that you're wanting to create. I started just reading, honey. And look at now, zodiac sign. And right now, zodiac sign in my book. But we rolling. I ain't stopping. It might be a good one. Got so many goddamn people's name and zodiac signs in this motherfucker. And I'm saying write it down because, girl, I write, like, whatever I'm trying to manifest, I write it down. And it's slowly but surely, you know, begins to happen for me. I know that you may be feeling as if a tower moment is happening with someone because your person could be very, like, cold towards you, or you feel somewhat left out in the cold by this person. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, something you've done to them personally. It could just be the way that they act. Niggas is weird. Point blank weird. Look. I'm gonna use these, man. When I don't even know if it is a Sagittarius, dog, but when it pop out like that, I done already called it. You might be a Sagittarius. Shit. I don't know. Let's clarify these messages, Spirit. Please and thank you. Let's clarify these messages for the collective. I came back to let you know that I think for you. can't let go. Maybe this is the song, the song of the reading. That white man sung the fuck out of that song. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. What message for the collective? I forgive you, but I can't forget. Rebuilding requires trust. Aries is significant here. You know, Aries is someone who is very vocal. So maybe Aries energy is popping out because you need to speak your truth. Or, you know, someone can't handle the fact that you speak your truth and wants you to shut the fuck up. But everything doesn't deserve words. Everything don't deserve a reaction. Manipulation is real. Just do not feed into the pity party. If you feel like someone is like giving crazy stalker, psycho energy, then get the fuck away from them. I told you it was a test, man. Even though it's a little ghetto, before I beat your ass, I'm gonna walk away. It's a test of power, man. And but before you can fully love again, you really have to be ready, you know, for this shit. Like I said, can't make this up, man. I cannot make this up. No new friends, dog. These hoes is weird and fake. Self-love is always first. Believe in you. Gemini's here. Ego-driven. Somebody could definitely give like bipolar. Because Gemini is definitely bipolar. When you are ego-led, this shit only ends in like chaos. So with this person, you definitely have a lot of unfinished business. Leo is here. But they could definitely be like just a lot of drama. And it's very like energy draining. Manifest the life that you want and believe that it's already yours. Don't doubt what you are creating for yourself. If you have to walk away from a situation, understand that a motherfucker played themselves trying to play you, and that ain't on you. That's not on you. That childish mind frame is what keeps making the cycle repeat itself. Even though the real fortune is in the upright, it still represents cycles. Someone could definitely be living a double life, and that bad energy is, you know, projecting. So make sure you are burning a black candle for protection. Whatever is happening that's causing this person to, you know, act a certain way, it could definitely be, the universe will definitely bring it to the light. Aquarius is here. Karma coming back tenfold. What goes around comes around. The power of the P, persevere. Like, persevere, period. It make them go crazy. And then they be ready to say, I'm sorry. Like, but if you are seeing that abusive mentality, which we spoke on in the beginning, when we was in that reading, like, those are signs that you shouldn't ignore. It's always peace over any type of fake love. Only queen shit energy. Period. Stay protected. Wear a bracelet or a pendant. Think before you speak or react, because every action doesn't deserve a reaction. You know, sometimes dogs can be a saint. A Taurus is here as well. Scorpio. You happy as fuck, and it shows. Don't let nobody steal your joy, steal your light. Loyalty is everything. Virgo, and then Libra popped out at the bottom. You know, just take the signs how they resonate. Shit. I'm gonna take these cards. I ain't used these cards in a while. I be making them. That's what I used to do in my, like, spare time. I used to make cards for my readings. Because the way I'm gonna tell you, the way I'm gonna spit that shit out, some people be acting like they kids. And I ain't gonna tell you no lie. No lie, no lie, no lie. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna give you some guidance messages before we close it out. Spirit saying like 1 or 2. Remember, this all could be a test, man. Pay attention. Stop looking for, stop looking. What I'm trying to say. Stop looking for answers and pay attention. It's time for you to sit on your throne and watch the board. Remember, it's chestnut for checkers. You'll know what to do after next. You'll know what choice to make. You'll know what decision to make. See, because you could be awakening into a new version of yourself where, you are wanting to be in alignment and really, being cautious of what you give your power to, especially when it's not a desire of yours. So I ain't gonna take them. The 2 popped out. 1 more, Spirit. Shame is here. Betrayal. Living for you overall. Like, focusing on you, taking care of you, doing what you need to do for you is, what's most important. But also, you see what I'm doing? And that's everybody in your life. No cap. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much.